Hi, I'm Katie Chowdhury, and I want to thank you for taking time to watch my video today. I'm a former teacher and a now stay-at-home mom of a 2-year-old, and what I love to do is to share with other moms who are both working and stay-at-home moms what I have used in my classroom, which I now apply at home, to help our son Anthony to be ready for school. And there are simple things that if you're home that you can do in a matter of minutes, or if you are a working mom, there are things that you can do together with your child to help bond and to form that relationship, and to also work on something that's a little bit academic but really fun for the kids at the same time. So come on and look behind me and see what I've got here. I'm going to let you take a look at my, this is Anthony's magnetic board, basically, which is his door in his room, and it's pretty much like his wall of fun, I guess I could call it. And there's some pictures up there of his cousins and his friends, and then we have his numbers, and I have his calendars, and the animals are at the bottom. So this is a calendar that you can purchase at a teaching store, but honestly, it's just a big poster board. So if you have a Target near you or an office supply store, you can just purchase a big poster. And I actually purchased that from the teacher store, and it was really, I think, about $1.80. But you could purchase it at just a Target if you don't have a teacher store near you. And then just draw the boxes like you see here. Kind of zoom in there so you can see that. And you draw the boxes with the days of the week on the top. And again, from my supply that I had as a teacher, we always put the calendar dates up with either different objects or different cutouts for each month. And so I am using fish for March. However, you could use shamrocks, and you could just take green paper and you could trace out 30 shamrocks, 31, March 31st, right? 31 shamrocks out of green paper and put the number on it. And every day we add another number to the calendar and we put it in the box. And you can see today's the 22nd, and he has a little black magnet circle on there. And every day, in addition to adding the number, he likes to add the magnet and put the magnet on the day. So if you ask him, Anthony, what month is it? He could say March. And if you ask him what day, he usually will say the magnet, Mommy, the magnet's on the 22nd. Or Mommy, the magnet's on the 22, more than the 22nd. But that gives you an idea kind of how we do that. And then I also bought this at the teacher store, which I think is the coolest thing. And I used to use something like this in the classroom, and it's just a pointer with a finger on it. And I don't know if you can find this. If you're in my area, this is actually from the chalkboard in Joliet / Crest Hill. But you could probably order it online. But really, kids like anything that's like a stick or a ruler. So you could use a ruler or a yardstick or a pointer, like a wood pointer if you have that. But what he does, and I'm sorry that I keep changing it, but I want you to be able to see what he does, is some days he wants to use the pointer and some days I do. So, we usually will start with him. I put the tape on the number and he'll put the number in its square. And then I usually will start with the pointer and say, okay, Anthony, what month is it? What does this say? And sometimes he likes to be silly and say January or February, but he usually will end up getting to March. And then we say March what? And we point to this, I point to this number for today, and he'll say 22. And then the next thing I usually do is move my pointer all the way up and say, do you know what day it is? And we do a song, and I'm going to risk sounding like a fool and actually, here comes Anthony. Maybe he can help us with this. Anthony, can you say hi? Will you show us how you do the calendar? Can you do the Sunday, Monday song? Maybe. Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, we can't hear you. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Very good. And then up here we go over these numbers of the week, and you can see I didn't move those yesterday, today's, and tomorrow's, but I move those over every day, and I just go over. So every week we're going over 7 specific numbers. So this week, Sunday through Saturday is 20 through the 26th. So we go over those numbers, and again, I use the pointer and I point to each of those. And then we do, usually by that point he gets a little bit tired of the numbers, so then I switch to letters. And I use my pointer and I point to each of the letters in his name. Anthony, what letter is this? A, good. What letter is this? What letter is this? What letter is that? O, N, and the Y, and then I'll say, what does that say? Anthony. Good job. And then the last thing we do is I'll take the pointer and I point to each of the numbers circles, and we practice counting by tens. Now, by no means does he have all of those down, and this is something that I've built up since January. So I would think a good starting place would be just to do the calendar. And that's what we did in the very beginning. And after we do the 22, we count every single number from the 1 all the way to the 22. So he's getting some exposure to the numbers, and he's getting exposure to counting by 10. And, we usually do the yesterday, today, tomorrow. He doesn't understand it completely. He's only 2. But, we're doing a little bit at a time, and we add a little bit at a time just to help. So it just creates some time for you to be with your child, and I feel like it's time for me to be with Anthony, where we're working on something that is a little bit academically focused, but it's really life skills too. You want your kids to be able to read a calendar, to know the days of the week. It's just simple stuff that they love. There's another toy that I have that's a fly swatter, and sometimes he'll use that too. And in school we used to smack the words, and we haven't really done much of that yet, but you could see from here that this is something he enjoys doing. Very good. And that's simply because we've been practicing it since January. I have a month of the year song too, and if that's something that interests you, if you'd like to know more about that, just send me a message. You can find my address right below there on my Facebook page, and I have a message me button there. You can send me a message that way, or you can send me a message via my WordPress, which is also down below. And if you found this helpful, if you would do me a favor and just click the like button underneath this video, that would really, really help me. I'm here to help you, and I will share more tips with you in the future. Thanks so much for checking this out, and we hope to see you soon. Say bye-bye, Anthony. Bye-bye, Anthony.